Welcome back, everyone, for another round of Scrap Mechanic. I have been making good use of my new industrial strength, semi-industrial strength wood chipper, and I made some changes to the current vehicle because I have an idea for a new vehicle I want to build, but I really want to get cosmetic and complicated with it, so it's something I'm going to have to spend weeks really working on tweaking it the right way. So with this, I went ahead and expanded it out. So you see I have 4 drills now. I also added the saw blade here, and let me just show you what I did if I get up in here. So number 1 still turns on the drill, but I have this, which not only extends out, but you can see it also encloses, which is helping a lot. It's not quite as low as it could be, but it is helping at least to get most of them if I can grab them the right way. And so that's great for getting the stone. And then number 3 is just straight out cut down a tree. And I have learned that the redwoods are much more difficult to get to here because if I can only cut them with this. So I think they're redwoods, that's what they're called. I have to come with the saw blade and then put them on the back, and they actually weigh down the back of the vehicle. So we're gonna actually grab some stuff. I'm gonna show you how this works, and we're gonna do some tweaking today with the vehicle to see if I can balance it better, improve the mining, and just use this for a little while until I can build the better vehicle that I want to build. So let's start with the drill mechanism. If I can line it up right. So I turn it on, and then I do this, which you see it starts to enclose around it, and boom, like that. The only problem is when it drops down on the ground. That's really the only drawback I'm having, is that it doesn't work for the parts that just kind of slip through the middle, right in the middle. Turn that on, bam, little rebound there. That's why I want to adjust the balance a little bit, maybe give a little bit more in the maneuverability, because this is for off-road type tires, and they're definitely off-road tires because you hear that rotary sound as the grooves hit. They are so slippery. You could just sit there and the vehicle will slide downhill. Like there's no grip to them. So we're going to take the weld tool like we were doing before. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to weld it to the back. And you see a little bit how this just sinks down. I keep thinking it's going to break something when I put one of those on, because it's like, I mean, that is pushed as far as the suspension will go and probably a little bit more. So it's making me feel like the wood blocks are not going to work as well. I did have a problem, and you see it happening there, where this ended up flipping by trying to move forward because of the weight on the back and balancing it. And oh, I think I actually messed this one up because after it flipped like that, I could not get it to connect with the lift, and I ended up having to use the lift to try basically flip it back over. It no longer let me highlight and connect the lift straight to it and move it over, and I just messed up. And then I run into problems like this where I can't get it to knock over. It's like it starts to lean, but then it stops even though it's still kind of leaning a bit. I'm just going to ram this thing. Boom. Come on. Come on. Fall. It should have fallen over. It's leaning like that and it's not falling. Try this again with the extra length. I think this is 3 sections tall, which is still too tall for this. So yeah, the redwoods definitely would benefit from a taller structure, something like that. Actually, yeah, that's got to be 3 sections because it looks almost like it would just be 2, but it's got to be 3. So you really, on the redwoods, have to have it at only 2 sections in length each time. Oh, so suddenly it's letting me lift it again on the lift, whereas before it was like, oh yeah, we don't work with this. And what the heck? Look at the pistons. Something's not right on that. Now we're going to increase the capabilities of this. Hopefully, in terms of movement capabilities, it's going to have more support back here for holding, whether it's the collectors, putting some trees back here, and I'm gonna actually do something like this. I feel like, I mean, I could do it where it sticks out like this and goes that way, which would be easy to disconnect, but then it's gonna drop and lay on the back and not necessarily be as easy to do something with. Plus, with the extra weight going that way, I have a feeling it's going to lift the whole thing up anyway, just because of the weight back there. But we could try it. You know, yeah, we'll do it. We'll try it, and we'll do 2 out, just so I have a little bit of room at the back to be able to get the weld tool in there. All right, let's see how well this is going to work. It's going to end up sticking out. Oh, man. It's still lifting the front wheels up. Can I even move? Why are the back ones not doing anything? Oh, that sounded like something breaking there, kind of. All right, let's try it with these 2 pieces. Broken down. To be a little bit shorter, we'll see how the weight works on this. Still leans back, but it's not lifting the other tires off. So that's always a good sign. And pop that there. Still no flipping. Oh yeah, that works. Probably would benefit more from some additional support back there, some more wheels back there, like a big trailer, like a transfer truck type trailer maybe. Would be good for bringing the trees. That might be something I have to do for my tree harvester design, but for this, because I want it to be kind of an all-around design, this is okay. All right, go grind up things, break stuff. Turning left, and I'm still like just sliding down to the right as I'm trying to turn left. These are not off-road tires. These are nowhere even close to being off-road tires. They don't have any of the action of like a grip, even though they have the treading that you can hear while you drive. Still sliding away. Not doing anything. This was aimed at that, and it's just slowly turning downhill in that direction. It's not just sliding, it's sliding and turning as it slides. I mean, come on. Those are big treads on the tires. They should provide some kind of grip that allows it to sit in place, especially when there's something to grip. Oh, did I get a good, perfect grab on it? No, because it falls over and the drill stops working. I don't know how well this is going to help, but I have added basically pistons, you know, legs to the back to try and create some kind of a support method, like, you know, when you have some kind of heavy equipment that might put some legs down to help stabilize. I'm hoping this will do the same type of effect and help with stabilizing things when I'm trying to drill or chop a tree. This may not be something I keep on this vehicle at least, but I want to see if this will help prevent me maybe from sliding. If nothing else, just be like, oh yeah, you're not sliding anymore because you've got these blocks digging into the ground, since wheels apparently cannot do that. So not pushing anything. You see I'm rolling and I'm stopped. Well, no, I'm still rolling a little bit. I'm still sliding a bit, even though I have lifted myself off the ground. Actually, I want to get out and look at this. Did it stop? Nope, it's still sliding. So there's just not a good option for this since the wheels don't grip like they should. Disconnect, reconnect, drop down, and go. Boom, so fast. Once you get them in there, it works so well to chop through them. I just need something that can adjust. You know what? I am thinking instead of building even taller with this, what if I add another piston to that? Maybe even taking these two I just put on here off since they're not really doing anything. I can put another piston up there to extend the top level up so I can mount the taller trees and then basically have the piston retract so it's not using force to push. It's just, you know, relaxing. And so as stuff chops, it can drop down the tree and be disconnected that way. Yeah, that might be a good option there. I think I am going to take these out because it helped a little bit, but not a lot. It actually seems like I think it's going to be more of a cumbersome element doing this than helpful element. So yeah, bye-bye piston legs. So that makes it just a little bit taller, which is fine. And so what I can do is, you know, we'll just put like there for now and see if this works as well as I'm hoping. And of course, being up here, I can actually adjust the piston height while I'm up here. So I could be like, you know what? Let's put it up at 5. I can still attach up there. I can still dump something from there and then just go bam. And it pushes the tree down. There we go. And yep, I saw that lean. Now I'm almost wanting to put a piston there just to be like, all right, what if I put a piston back here that had another wheel attached that I could tell it to lower to help hold the backside up. I wonder if that would actually work or not. All right, so that is not low enough. And bam, look at that. Magic. Let me see. Can I target this? Yes, I can. Now let's wrong switch. See if this works with it retracting any. Well, it's retracting, but it's not doing quite what I want. Okay, so I hit the wrong block, but oh, maybe I ran out of gas. No. What's going on with this? Upgrade. Okay, push it to the limit. There we go. So for some reason that's an extra dense tree or something. Turn it back down now. Oh yeah, before it destroys that last block there. So I can get my wood block back. There we go. So pushing down does not, or pulling down does not work with that. I will say this, one thing I miss from Minecraft compared to this is it's such a hard time to nudge yourself in just a little step. Even crouching, that tiny little, just quick push of a button can be enough to send you walking off the edge and fall to take some injury. Or, you know, possibly be attacked because you're trying to use this as a way to hide from some robots. That enough? Yes, that's enough to jump over. So there we go. I have made, or well, I've already made this last time. I built my stairs going up. So the roof over there is, as you can see, not really that flat. There's this part right here, all this stuff. So I kind of want to build just a small platform over here that I can use for some backup stuff. But over here, we have a much larger flat area. And I kind of feel like I just want to build over here and then have it where I do, let's see, we'll just do like this. And then it becomes a, instead of building necessarily the whole thing as a platform on its own, I just do a step down type of thing. So I can't place individual packs of soil down up here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't even let me do it on my base platform. Okay, so yeah, all right. So it has to be on the ground. Even the, like, okay, it's like right there. Maybe it's a level type thing. Like if you're too high above the ground level, it doesn't work. Well, there goes my whole secret secure farm idea. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a crossover like I was wanting. And that's going to be controlling... Well, that. Sorry, controlling that. So I need this. Power that. And power that. Okay, and... oh, yes, on the jack. That's really making it actually where I don't want to use the jack. Because the jack just disables it. But there we go. I have that. That's probably a bad idea to jump out like that. Here we go. See if this will work any better. Okay, so faster, obviously. Also, apparently prone to being launched into the air. Oh, it can actually fit without having to do anything special on this one. Awesome. Okay. Maybe it is better just to cut them into smaller chunks rather than trying to make it extend further out, because I mean, right there, it just drops in. I'm done. Nothing complicated. It's just a matter of getting them into those smaller chunks. So maybe I should make a sizing guide that, like, oh yeah, if it's bigger than this, then it's too big. All right, so that's it for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about the changes to the designs. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.